African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation on the 16th of September, 2024. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue to conduct a special military operation. Units of the North Group of Forces in the Liptsov and Volchansk directions defeated formations of the 36th Marine Brigade, the 125th and 127th Territorial Defense Brigades in the areas of the settlements of Liptsov, Izbitskoye, and Volchansk Kuters in the Kharkiv region. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 70 servicemen and 2 vehicles. Units of the West Group of Forces improved the tactical position, inflicted damage on the manpower and equipment of the 43rd, 44th, 67th Mechanized Brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, the 103rd, 110th, 117th Territorial Defense Brigades, and the Azov Special Forces Brigade in the areas of the settlements of Starovorovka, Petropavlovka, Kucherovka, Novosinovo, Krybliakovka, Vishnevo in the Kharkiv region, Rozovka, Makievka, Nevskoye, Torskoye in the Donetsk People's Republic, as well as the Serebryansky Forestry. 8 counterattacks by assault groups of the 14th, 63rd, 116th Mechanized, 3rd Assault Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and the 1st National Guard Brigade were repelled. The enemy's losses amounted to 600 servicemen, a Cossack combat armored vehicle, 10 pickups, as well as British-made 155mm Braveheart self-propelled artillery, a 155mm FH-70 howitzer, and a 105mm L-119 gun. 3 electronic warfare stations and 4 field ammunition depots were destroyed. Units of the South Group of Forces occupied more advantageous lines and positions, inflicted defeat on the formations of the 54th, 93rd Mechanized, 143rd, 144th Infantry, 5th Assault, 10th Mountain Assault, 77th Airmobile, 95th Airborne Assault Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, the 114th, 119th, 124th and 125th Territorial Defense Brigades in the areas of the settlements of Seversk, Verkhnekamenskoye, Zvanovka, Pervomysky, Nikolaevka, Predtekino, and Kurakovo of the Donetsk People's Republic. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 550 servicemen, 4 vehicles, 155mm howitzers, M777 made in the USA, FH-70 made in the UK, 2 152mm howitzers to be and 3 152mm guns D-20. An electronic warfare station and 2 field ammunition depots were destroyed. Units of the Center Group of Forces continued to advance deep into the enemy's defenses, inflicted losses on the manpower and equipment of the 23rd, 24th, 47th, 63rd Mechanized, 152nd Infantry, 68th Ranger Brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, the 122nd Territorial Defense Brigade and the 15th National Guard Brigade in the areas of the settlements of Petrovka, Sherbanovka, Dzerzhinsk, Nelipovka, Dmitrov, Krasnoarmysk, Grodovka, Natovka, Seledovo, Lasovka, and Ukrainsk of the Donetsk People's Republic. They repelled 9 counterattacks by assault groups of the 30th, 32nd, 100th, 151st Mechanized, 25th Airborne Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, 3rd, 12th Brigades of the National Guard, and the Light Assault Brigade of the National Police of Ukraine. The losses of the Ukrainian formations amounted to over 530 servicemen, 3 armored personnel carriers, including the M113 made in the USA, 3 pickup trucks, a 152mm howitzer to be and a 122mm howitzer D-30. Units of the East Group of Forces improved the position along the front line, defeated the formations of the 61st, 72nd Mechanized, 58th Motorized Infantry Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, and the 118th Territorial Defense Brigade in the areas of the settlements of Dobrovolye, Zolotaya Niva, and the Ugls-Barachnia railway station of the Donetsk People's Republic. We repelled a counterattack by the assault group of the 116th Territorial Defense Brigade. The enemy lost up to 115 servicemen, a tank, an armored combat vehicle, 4 cars, and an electronic warfare station. Units of the Dnieper Group of Forces inflicted damage on concentrations of manpower and equipment of the 128th Mountain Assault Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, the 37th Marine Brigade, the 121st and 123rd Territorial Defense Brigades in the areas of the settlements of Novoalexandrivka, Gavrilovka, Kamysheny, Pridniprovsko, Veletskoye in the Kherson region, and Pyatakaki in the Zaporizhia region. The Ukrainian Armed Forces lost up to 50 servicemen, 2 vehicles, a 152mm Stubby howitzer, a 105mm M119 gun made in the USA, and a field ammunition depot. Operational tactical aviation, unmanned aerial vehicles, missile forces, and artillery of the Russian Armed Forces groups damaged the infrastructure of a military airfield, a workshop for the production of unmanned aerial vehicles, and 4 warehouses for storing them, as well as concentrations of enemy manpower and military equipment in 144 areas. The Russian aerospace forces shot down a MiG-29 aircraft of the Ukrainian Air Force. Air defense systems shot down a French-made Hammer guided aerial bomb, 20 Czech-made Vampire rockets, and 13 aircraft-type unmanned aerial vehicles. Since the beginning of the special military operation, a total of 646 aircraft, 283 helicopters, 31,622 unmanned aerial vehicles, 579 anti-aircraft missile systems, 18,150 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 1,454 multiple launch rocket system combat vehicles, 14,658 field artillery pieces and mortars, and 26,127 special military vehicles have been destroyed. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.